Hey guys, what's up? This is Johnny Lee here. I just topped undefeated at my local Edison tournament. Got Galaxy Gaming. Shit was so fun. Got to play with my boys. Play my boy last round. The shit was crazy. We were both undefeated. He was playing Sidekick OTK. Crazy deck. But yeah, I was playing Dragon Turbo. Super similar list to the guy that won RBE Team Moreno, but there's a couple changes I've made. And honestly, it's because I didn't have the card. It was Magical Stone Excavation, but I played 2 Phoenix Wing Blasts instead of those cards, and it was fine. If anything, the Wing Blasts were a little bit more clutch. My matchups were I played round 1. I played my other boy, and he was playing Diva Heroes, and I beat him. It was 2-1, and then I played Glad Beasts, and that was 2-0. Yeah, it was just unfortunate. I had a really good hand for game 1 and game 2, and then third round I played against. It was like this fish OTK deck with Mausoleum, where they summon the big fish and they summon a bunch of fish monsters, and they play control cards like there's a trap fish card where you tribute a fish and you destroy a card on the field and then you draw a card. It's fucking Gemini Spark. Shit's crazy. Yeah, it was 2-1 on that. There was a couple crazy games like I forgot how I won that one, but my last round against my boy, he was playing Psychic OTK. With Level Eater and that Tribute Psychic monster that brings out 2 more Psychic monsters. That card is crazy. But yeah, I 2-0'd him. Game 1 he bricked with all monsters. Game 2, it was like back and forth, and I had Gores. No, he had a Gores token, Colossal Fighter, and a set monster, and he just cleared out my my Gores and my other monster, and I had Colossal Fighter on board. Yeah, I had Colossal Fighter on board. I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, I had Colossal Fighter on board and in defense position, because that deck does the Colossal Armor on play. Didn't want to lose to that. But yeah, so I had Colossal on defense. Next turn, I made my Colossal type position, attacked the token, took 200, special summon the Colossal Fighter, special track from my hand, and I had 6 cards in hand. It's at 36. Activate its effect to take, attack over the token with track, Colossal Fighter attack over set. Main phase 2, it discarded with track to take his Colossal Fighter, and that shit was game. Yeah, it was absolutely nasty. So yeah, let me get into it. I played 3 Red Eyes Darkness Metal. This card is crucial. This card kind of like facilitates all your combos in your deck, and it's a free 2800 inherit normal or special summon, and then you can special another dragon from your hand or grave, and it's a soft once per turn in Edison. And then I play 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons for the trading engine and cards consonant searches, and then I play 3 Debris Dragons. Debris Dragon is crazy. Debris bring back this, or I play Morphing Jar in the main to just facilitate some stuff. Most of the time you're bringing back this. You're never bringing back fucking what's it called, Morphing Jar. Let's be honest. But yeah, the specials back the stone. You can instant fusion for like a level 5 or a level 4. Synchro with the stone. For level 5 or level 6, make Brio plays, Goyo plays, just a lot of all types of stuff. And then you can banish the Debris Dragons, special Red Eyes MD, and then keep going. For the other tuners, for the cards of consonants, I played 3 White Stones. You have to for the Blue Eyes engine. And then I played for the 1-of Dragons, I played 1 Quackimera Draco. Draco is crazy. It shuts down all light, dark special summoning decks, and you can send it there with Future Fusion. There's just a lot of ways to get access to it, so I think this card is a must. In the main board, you obviously side it out if you're playing against Hero Frog or some shit. 1 Red Eyes Wyvern, you gotta play this card. It sucks when you draw it, but when you get it engraved, it does magical things. Like, you just basically banish it, special another red eyes if you didn't normal summon or set that turn. So this card's good. Tragodia, you gotta play battle trap monsters because you draw so many cards in this deck. This card is busted. Takes level 8s because you have blue eyes in your hand that you can discard to take their level 8 synchros. Just a lot of utility in this card in this deck. It's so broken. If it was not limited, definitely be playing this over Gores, but I also play Gores. Gores is good. It's a level 7, summons a level 7 token. You can sync it with the Whitestone. Just a lot of good plays to be made there. And it's just Gores 2700 with a token that's attack. It can clear voids. It's crazy. Morphing Jar. So I didn't play Vortex Trooper. I think Vortex Trooper is really bad because there's most of the time I'm not really like yeah, sometimes like you can fix your hands with the 2 cards, but honestly, like, it's super slow. When your engine gets going, you don't really want to activate it. This card is like, nobody expects this card in this deck, so they attack into it. Like, you just plus infinite, and then if you have a super rejuve set and you discard dragons, you can activate the super rejuve to draw more cards. Card's good. Yeah, Morphing Jar won me like 2 games today. Like, I was really behind. I was under reckless, and then I fucking set this. It resolved because they didn't expect it. Boom, I'm back in the fucking game, baby. Let's go. And then for the spell cards, 3 upstart. This is a consistency deck, so, or not consistency deck. This deck breaks like a motherfucker. So you want to play cards. You want to play this to thin out your deck. You have to, but you gotta understand. You gotta use these at the right time. Like, you can't upstart before you Cards of Consonance your Whitestone because you want to get the Blue Eye Search before you upstart. Like, people need to chain their like plays a little bit better. And then I play 3 Cards of Consonance. This card is Engine. And then 3 trade-ins. This card's also Engine. Yeah, drawing a lot of cards in this deck, so you always see your side cards. It's the most beautiful thing. 3 super rejuves. This card is the best card in the deck. It's probably even like Dragon Rulers use this card crazy. This deck uses this card crazy. Like, so I would be playing 2 magical stone excavations, really 1 magical stone and 1 Phoenix Wing Blast after testing today. That's probably what I would go with. But yeah, you rejuve magical stone, 2 dragons, get rejuve back, activate rejuve, and then you draw 4 cards at the end phase because you discarded 2 dragons off the magical stone, and then you activated another rejuve. That's insane. It's absolutely busted. There's obviously a lot more lines. Like, if you trade in Cards of Consonance that turn, this card becomes broken. This card literally digs for anything you need. Like, absolutely insane. You resolve 2 of these in a game, you should never lose. It's wild. 2 instant fusions because this card is the best extender. You can summon anything from 5 to 3 that I play, and when this resolves, it's fucking insane. Like, you can summon a Dark Flare Dragon to banish 4 red eyes, or you can summon Debris, bring back Stone, instant fusion for level 5, Sync for level 6, get Brio on the board, search with Whitestone, get Brionic, activate or search Blue Eyes, activate Brionic, discard dragons, bounce back their board, and then banish Debris, some special summon Red Eyes, effect, special summon the Blue Eyes from grave. What the fuck? That's 8,300 damage just right there. And then for the 1-offs, Heavy Storm, Future Fusion. Yes, sir. This is the most maxed out card in my deck. This looks so crazy. It's crispy too. Not talking about KFC. But yeah, Future Fusion. This card is God card. Send 3 stones, search 3 Blue Eyes, send Wyvern, send Draco, send Red Eyes. Crazy. Whatever you need at that time for 5 dragons. And then I play Card Destruction, also God card, and then Pot of Avarice, because you don't want to see this card in the beginning of the game, but this during the end of the game is crazy. Yeah, it recycles your instant fusion targets, just a bunch of stuff. And then for the traps, I play 3 Reckless and 3 Phoenix Wing 1 Blast. This card is absolutely bonkers. Definitely gonna take 1 out and play Magical Stone because Magical Stone is part of the engine. But Yeah, this card was insane. I played these because I couldn't find 2 magical stones, but now I'm realizing I want to keep these in the main, so I'm gonna keep at least one and then 1 magical stone. That way I can resolve the super rejuve effect. But yeah, this is the best trap lineup. Like, it's absolutely insane. Everything is chainable. MSTs, heavy storms, this is all chainable. Just fucking great cards. Makes your opponent really neg, and that's always great, right? And then for the extra deck, I played for the level 8s. I played Colossal Fighter. Colossal Fighter is crazy. It stops like attack OTK decks because this just keeps coming back. Yeah, card is just nuts. What's it called? You can do the Colossal Armory Arm play in this deck if you really want to. I never really do, but you can if you want to. Just nothing else to say. Stardust Dragon, and Edison is crazy. Makes your opponent neg cards, and they can't destroy shit. Bionic. Stardust is crazy. Like, I'm sorry. Let me get back. So, I remember my fish opponent. That's right. So he goes. I'm dumb. I heavy storm. He activates Starlight, brings out Stardust Dragon. This is game 2. And then what's it called? I'm like, oh. So I try to make a play. He activates the fish trap that tributes 1 to destroy, and then he draws a card. And then I'm like, I'm better because I drew my body. I sided in my body, activated my body, and then I'm stupid because he had a Stardust on the board and he just tribute negated it. And I was like, fuck. And then he still resolved, and I was like, damn. And I lost from there, but then I got game 3. But then I guess it wasn't that bad of a play because it got rid of the Stardust, because it does come back from, it can't come back from Starlight Road, so maybe. It's just a little fun story. And then 1 Goyo Guardian. Gotta play this. It's great. Thought Ruler. Like I said, I'm missing a lot of extra deck cards. I'm missing a Tempest Magician, Musician's King, level 5 fusion spellcaster to get into Tempest Magician. And then I'm missing, no, that's all I'm missing. Yeah, those 2 cards. And then I played Dark-Hand Dragon. You can only make this with Gores, which is not bad, or Trigodia to copy a level 6 synchro that you already used. Yeah, this card is just game changing sometimes. 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, never really activated its effect, but it's like a level 7, and it can get against certain decks, like a Mausoleum deck. You can make this, pop their Mausoleum, and it's really good. So yeah. And then Black Rose. The Black Rose is just good. Ally Justice, Catastor. And then for the fusions, I played 5-Head Dragon for the future fusion. And then, oh, actually, for the last of the synchros, play Army Arm. This card is disgusting. So, there's plays in this deck. Like, if you summon Debris, get back Whitestone, special summon Whitestone. I'm about to put y'all on some fucking game. This is crazy. So, Debris, Whitestone. I'm sure a lot of people already know this. And then you go Instant Fusion, level 3 fusion monster. So, you bust out this guy right here with the Instant Fusion. You sync with the Whitestone. You make Army Arm. Boom. And then what's it called? You banish you banish the Debris Dragon, and then you summon Red Eyes, and then you activate Red Eyes effect, special summon, and this only works if Blue Eyes, and then you attach the Armory Arm onto one of their monsters. This only works if they have something over 1900, or no, if they have something that's 3000, so over 2000, because then you can attach the Army Arm. It's going to be at least 3000. You attack, crash. Since you control Army Arm, they take 2800. Attack, crash, and then burn for 3000 more. That's 5800 damage, people. That is game changing. So yeah, that's the combo. So yeah, Army Arm is a must. Just demonstrated that. And then for the other fusions, the level 3 target, level 5 target, and I would say I'll play Musician's King. I just don't have one, so that'd be the other 5 level target. And then Dark Flare Dragon. You can honestly bump this up to 2. This is not bad. This just gets your Red Eyes and the live. And if you use the first one, it's not bad to always have the second one live. So yeah, card's great. Yeah, and then for the side deck, it's gonna be a common theme in this where my side deck is just not complete. I just went into this tournament thinking, like, yeah, I just want to play Edison really bad, and what's it called? Let's just go in, and I ended up just winning through. So yeah, I'm not citing this card in, but I just had it because I needed 15 cards, right? So for the monsters, let me do this real quick. There's a couple monsters I don't have. Like I have the Prime Material Dragon. You want to play this, and then the second Draco for light and dark decks. But then also I'm missing the White Silent Night Dragon. That's a level 3, or it's a level 8, 3000 attack beat stick, 2500 defense, I believe. And its effect is if this card is targeted by a spell or trap, you can negate the effect. That's it. And then the other effect is if your opponent attacks with a monster, you can send a spell or trap to the graveyard, redirect the attack to him. So it's like a soft Hope Harbinger in this format. It's absolutely insane, but I don't have one. So yeah, I don't have one. That's it. And then for the spell cards, I play 2 Soul Takers. These are coming out for Lightning Vortexes, but I played this because I had these, and I was scared of Vanity's Fiend. That card shits on this deck, so never saw it, never cited it in, but that card, this card can be good. Lightning Vortex is just better in my opinion. Prohibition, card's nutty. I side this in almost every time I'm going second, and yeah, sometimes going first depending on the matchup. If it really hurts a deck, then if it really hurts not being able to play a card to get their engine going, I'm playing this card. MST is great. My Body as a Shield, this card's crazy. Giant Trunade for back row heavy decks, never really sided in though. Just from how my opponents played, they never like overset cards, so never really needed to put that in. But it's good, it's good. And then for the traps, I play 2 Deck Devies. Deck Devi is crazy. There's so many ways to get Red Eyes MD out in the first turn. If you're playing against, like, I sided this against Fish, because if I resolved this, it would have been disgusting. But yeah, there's certain decks where this just kind of shits all over them, so you gotta play it. And then I play 2 World Decrees, trap decks. This card is nutty. I always sided going first. Yeah, so that was the build. It was fun. My matchups weren't too meta. There was some meta in there, so it was really fun. Yeah, I would definitely recommend if you're in the Texas, Houston area, check out Galaxy Gaming. Places, great time. We're trying to build up players for Edison. We had like a 13-person show out, but this was the first time the tournament really happened, technically. So, I mean, it's 6 o'clock every Saturday night. Galaxy Gaming, baby. It's your boy Johnny Leroy, and I'm out this bitch. Hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile.